Hey everyone, hey, today we're going to be planting some of my cuttings, the Lucerna cane begonia. Now this begonia can get 6 to 8 feet tall, which I wondered why it got so tall in the pots. Now I know. I've had this variety, this angel wing variety, for quite a while in the home, and I've had it in water, sitting in water for some time, and they actually survive pretty well in the water. But I thought I wanted to get some in pots today, so we're going to be doing that on this video, and then we'll also be talking about it a little bit. I hope you can watch the whole video and see if you learn anything today. If you got any questions or comments, just post them below. So you can make cuttings from this plant very, very easily, and I have done several. As you can see, some I have cut back and they just got a new growth down here. So what I might do is just trim this off and then plant them. When the leaves come out, they're more red in color, and then they'll start changing to a more green olive color. And then as you can see, they got the speckled white specks on them, which is very pretty. Here's one that's more red, very pretty on the undersides. And then this one's turning more of a green. But they do change. The color is normally a green, and they'll get pink flowers. Look at this one. Sometimes you'll notice the leaves getting really pale looking. Those are the ones you're going to want to pull off, though you want to get rid of those. Here's another one that has growth way down here, so I'll just trim that off and then plant those, probably in just some small pots for now. But this is an interesting plant. So these are all rooted already. Like I said, they've been in water. They don't look fantastic, but they're surviving. And I just kind of let it go and let it go. You know how time gets away, but we're just going to plant them today. So I got a peat perlite, nice mix here. They do like the peat soil. And they want to be, the soil needs to stay moist but not wet, drenching wet, because that will just promote disease and rotting of your plant. So we're just going to plant some. I'm going to put a few in here and see how they do. And I think I like to keep them short, but I might try to let them get tall. They get pretty tall. I've had some get fairly tall. But we're just going to plant them in here. I'm going to face them outward. And actually, I'm going to put this one down further since I don't have any growth right there on the stem area. And hopefully, we can get you an update later. I always like to update you. So this one here's got another long stem, and we're going to set it way down, facing the leaves outward. So if I do decide to stake it, I'll just put a stake down the center probably, and then tie these all to it. So I'm going to try to get most of these to be about the same. 3 plants in here might be sufficient, but I might put a few smaller ones in here too. Face it outward again. They just look better that way, and once it starts growing. So I got some little ones here. I'm just going to do this. And I'm going to set them right down in the soil. See what happens. They'll just be on the side growing. So you might say, hey, that's a lot of plants. It's probably a 12-inch pot. 12 by 12, it will be fine. So I got 6 plants in there. Now if I plan to stake it, like I said, I'll probably put it in the middle and then tie it together, you know, along the stake. So now what we'll do, I got some time released fertilizer, which I always love. I'm going to just top dress it and maybe mix it in a little bit. This will help feed the plant. I use this quite a bit. I did when I had the big greenhouse business too, and it really did seem to help the plants. And I don't measure anything. I just sprinkle it in, Now we're gonna water it in real good. Let it soak in. Now these will really start growing upward. My other ones did. And this one I think I'll keep in my home. And 1, 2, I got 3, I got 4 more. Here's one that's just starting to grow. See that? I'm gonna stick him in here, this pot too. We're gonna have instant gratification in about a month from now, hopefully. It'll be looking really nice. So I'm happy to get these planted. Like I said, they've been in the water for months and months and months, a long time. Give them a little more, since that soaked in real good. And then normally, if you water these in real good, these guys like a little bit of dry, but not very much. I can probably get by with once a week if I water really good. I usually water on Mondays, and if I water really good, then I should be able to drench it again on the following Monday. So we'll see how that grows, and I'll probably update you, and just to let you know how it's going. But again, these get 6 to 8 feet. They can, if you let them go, or cut them 18 to 24 inches. Keep them cut down, and then root your cuttings, and you'll always have plants. This is a giving plant, just like most begonias. You can give these shade to partial sun outdoors. Just kind of watch them. Now indoors, I've had them in my south window filtered sun, and it seemed to do just fine. It did dry out pretty quickly though in my south window. So I'm just going to kind of work it around the home here and see where it does best. The best lighting, the less likely it's going to be, getting leggy too fast. We'll see how it does. So as you can see, it don't look like a lot now, but it will. In, I say, about a month's time, maybe sooner. I did put a plastic tray underneath so it can catch the water if it needs to. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This is a really fun plant. All begonias are, but this one here I was given from a friend, and I just keep making cuttings and cuttings and cuttings, and I always have this plant, and that's what you want to do, because if your main plant dies, it's nice to get cuttings so you can start a new one, right? Especially on the begonias. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped today, and give me a thumbs up. You'll really appreciate it. It helps me grow my channel, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.